Breaking news now on Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
We begin tonight with breaking news out of Bridgeport, where one person is dead in a house fire. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Bridget Bureau. We're also learning 3 people are in the hospital tonight. This all happening just a few hours ago on the night before Christmas Eve. We're going to get to that story in just a moment. So first, we want to get a check on our forecast. So we're going to send it out to meteorologist Deshaun Robinson, who is tracking a very chilly night. Deshaun.
Yeah, it's going to be another chilly night, Bridget, but not as cold as the last couple of nights. And actually, tomorrow, we're going to climb out of the deep freeze with a high temperature near 37 degrees. And there will be some festive flakes tomorrow morning as you head out there. Lots of sunshine for Christmas Day with a high around 34 degrees. So for those of you who have late Christmas shopping plans, again, there will be some snow showers between 6 and 10 a.m. And because temperatures will be below freezing, there could be some slippery spots tomorrow. By the time we get into lunchtime, the snow will be over, and we are looking at mostly cloudy skies around lunchtime. Most places will pick up about a coating to 1 inch of snow. So right now it is mostly cloudy, tracking some flurries in parts of Hartford County. And then this is tomorrow's system. The southern tip of this system will work its way into our area with those snow showers for Christmas Eve. Coming up, I'll let you know more about this week's weather. Bridget?
All right, Deshaun, thank you very much. Well, as the freezing temps prevail, the state's severe weather protocol continues to stay in place until tomorrow. Over in New Haven, a network of resources is stepping in to keep people safe. And Fox 61's Julia LeBlanc has more on that story tonight.
During this cold weather snap, New Haven has 3 warming center locations open for people to access at any time. And Monday night, those will likely reach capacity as they have over the last couple of days.
If you need to go somewhere, this is the place to come. Do not stay out there in that wind chill factor weather.
For David Cox, Varick Memorial Church on Dixwell Ave in New Haven has always been the place to be.
This extension of the neighborhood keeps the neighborhood thriving. It keeps it hoping for better.
And for him and many others, it's one of 3 warming centers in the city that are open right now for people to take refuge from the cold temps, grab a warm meal, and rest their heads at night.
With this wind chill factor, some people may not be so lucky, but this facility is open 24/7, and they don't turn the doors away from anybody.
We're here to serve, and we let people in. And I am determined to find, if we can't help them, to find a place that can.
Shalina Torrey is in charge of this warming center. On top of the long-standing soup kitchen, the congregation opened the center about 2 years ago when members saw a great need for it.
There has been times that our capacity, as I said, is 35, and we have pushed it. The highest number we had this year already was 50.
And during this cold snap, as the state and city have activated severe cold weather protocols, warming centers are filled to the brim. Over the weekend, New Haven leaders relied on other partners in and out of the city to help.
I used to have a poster in my office that say, every time you think you could make ends meet, someone moves the ends. And that's exactly what we're seeing here.
Within the last year, New Haven has brought on 175 more beds to help the unhoused, but even that isn't enough.
It just speaks to the larger issue of unsheltered homelessness in not only Connecticut, but in our nation. Housing is the answer to homelessness. And so sheltering is just a Band-Aid, but we need to be more aggressive in housing options for people.
New Haven leaders plan to do just that in the new year, putting a strong focus on deeply affordable housing. However, for those who need those warming centers now, you can find the locations on fox61.com. You can also call 211 anywhere across the state if you need immediate help. We are in New Haven. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Julia, thank you. And again, that number is 211, and we're told that they will give you transportation to and from a warming center. So again, 211. We have more information on our website, fox61.com. Let's go back to that breaking news. We continue to follow out of Bridgeport, where one person is dead in a house fire. We're also learning 3 people are in the hospital tonight recovering. This all happening just a few hours ago on the night before Christmas Eve. So let's send it out to our crew on the scene. Fox 61 Kayla Kate is there in Bridgeport tonight. She brings us the very latest. So Kayla, what have you learned on the scene? What can you tell us right now?
Well, right now, the fire is actually out, and Bridgeport Fire Department has actually left the scene, but there is still some tape that's blocking off the apartment building over there. Now, we do not know the cause of it, but Bridget, like you said, what we do know is that 3 people were transported to the hospital for evaluation, and 1 person was unfortunately dead. Now, take a look at your screen right now. We have video of that fire. Bridgeport Fire Assistant Chief Jeffrey Godovan says they discovered it on the 2nd and 3rd floors of the building. It took them 2.5 hours to extinguish it, and fire crews had to do an aggressive interior attack and then transitioned over to an exterior attack to knock it down. He says the cold weather was a challenge for them, but the biggest challenge of it all, fighting this fire, was getting inside the building.
We were able to get into the adjacent apartments and breach their walls so that we can gain entry into this particular apartment, because most of the stairwells were burnt through and unsafe for our usage.
Godovan says they called the state fire marshals for assistance with this fire, and he says there was no smoke or fire damage throughout the rest of the complex, so everyone else should be able to stay in their homes. Now, this fire is being investigated by Bridgeport's fire marshal. In Bridgeport, Kayla Cade, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Okay, Kayla, and we're hoping to find out more about the story and the person who died coming up this week. So we're going to stay on the story for you. Keep with us throughout the week on air and online. You can download our free Fox 61 News app. Use the QR code on your screen to download it, or go to our website, fox61.com, with all the up-to-date updates. And holiday travel begins. Local law enforcement is reminding everyone to stay safe on the roads as you head to your holiday destinations. And that means thinking twice before you get behind the wheel. According to the Department of Transportation, 1 person is killed in a drunk driving crash every 39 minutes. That's nationally. Here in Connecticut, 100 people are killed every year because of an impaired driving crash. From now until January 1st, more state troopers and local law enforcement officers will be out patrolling the roads. It's all part of the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign.
We partner with state and local law enforcement to try to get these dangerous impaired drivers off the road before they crash, hurt somebody, or kill somebody, including themselves.
This isn't exclusive to drunk drivers. Law enforcement will also be looking for distracted drivers and those who are driving recklessly and speeding. The main message from law enforcement tonight and DOT: don't drive drunk or distracted this holiday season. 15 people are out of their homes tonight after a fire tore through their house. This one was reported around 4:30 this morning in the first block of Adams Street. This is in the Upper Albany neighborhood, and you can see the damage left behind on this multi-family home. 1 person was taken to the hospital. No word tonight on their condition. The American Red Cross is working with the fire department to help those families who are now displaced. No word yet on the cause of the fire. And state police arrested 3 men accused of multiple ATM skimming incidents. Liberty Bank reported to state police last week that there were skimmers impacting multiple locations across Connecticut. They say several victims reported fraudulent charges on their debit cards. Police arrested 2 men from France and a 3rd from Romania. They were found in the Wethersfield area, and they face multiple charges this evening. Well, police are searching for the driver seen in this video knocking over a stone wall at a home. It was all caught on surveillance video at a home on Church Street in Brooklyn. The vehicle caused major damage to the wall before driving away. Police say it's a dark-colored Kia Soul car. Brooklyn police are asking anyone with information to give them a call. One woman in our state needs your help tonight. She has 3 families left on her list that need Christmas gifts. Fox 61's Kay Pattyfoot spoke with the founder of this group on why this is so important to her.
Everyone should wake up and see at least one gift for them under the Christmas tree, and that's thanks to one woman and the power of social media.
Christmas magic is in the air at the Godin household. Jean and her family are giving back to those who need it most this holiday season.
It feels absolutely amazing. It really brings a lot of joy to me, to my kids. My kids help. It just makes me really, really happy that I can help everybody in the state of Connecticut that could come reach to me for help.
The Facebook group CT Adopt a Child for Xmas came to life last year.
A few years back, I got really, really sick, and the overwhelming amount of help that we got from the community, families from all over brought us dinners. Our whole living room was filled with gifts from all over the place.
Godin wants to keep this going every year.
Last year I helped 75 families and had 300 members on my own. This year I had 110 families, 107 adopted so far, but I grew to 691 members. The group is private, so I did network this all by myself.
The best part for her?
When we show up there to drop off the gifts, they're so happy, so excited. They're crying, or you can tell they really, really need the help and just absolutely have nothing at all for their kids.
And after we spoke, Godin and her family were off to deliver more Christmas magic.
If you're interested in donating or giving gifts before it's too late, join the Facebook group CT Adopt a Child for Xmas 2024. Jean Godin tells me gifts for teenagers are still in high demand. In East Windsor, Kate Pattyfoot, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.